Hey, what's up guys? Chris here for Kriscoart. Today we answer the age-old question of how to make money on YouTube. So there is actually not just one way that you can make money on YouTube. You have your AdSense program, which is essentially money that advertisers pay Google, and then Google gives you a cut for whenever those ads are clicked on or watched for more than 30 seconds over your videos. So this is just the basic way that YouTube works in terms of AdSense. So companies paying Google and Google giving you a 55% cut of what they're getting from that brand or product. But that is not the only way that you can get paid, and actually that is probably the least reliable way to get paid. And I say this for different reasons. I mean, you probably know the whole YouTube adpocalypse that people have been talking about recently. It's not that serious. YouTube is a giant, and companies will always be attracted to that and come back to it as a platform. But it does show you how things can change from one day to the next. But my point is, just don't place all your bets on one thing. Make sure that you have different streams of revenue so that if one fails for whatever reason, you have different backup plans. So that's where sponsored videos come in, and it is a huge part of people's incomes here on YouTube. So there's always mixed feelings about sponsored videos, and understandably so, because there's a lot of people that go about it just the wrong way. But if you do it right, I think it can be a wonderful opportunity for brands and creators to collaborate. And especially with something that is so technically driven and gear driven, such as filmmaking, you want to promote products and brands that you really can stand behind and that you really believe in. And for that reason, I've actually turned down a lot of sponsorships because I want to make sure that if I do promote something, it is something that I would just genuinely recommend anyways. And honestly, a lot of other content creators will align themselves with this sort of idea just because them as an entity, as a person, as a name, or as a brand, they don't want to promote something that's just bad. Sometimes it's a matter of patience. If you're doing good stuff and if you're doing good work, then good companies will reach out to you, but it does take a lot of time to get to that point. So this is something that if you're first starting out, I wouldn't probably worry about too much. I would just focus more on just creating good content. And then next, in a similar area, we have affiliate marketing or affiliate links. And those are just links that you can put in the description of videos. And essentially, whenever the viewer clicks on those links, you either get paid per that click, or you get a small commission or a percentage off of the final sale of whatever product is purchased through that link. Personally, what I think is a good rule of thumb is to, of course, always promote links that link to products that you really believe in. Again, same idea applies, but also make sure that whatever link you're providing isn't costing the viewer anything extra. I want to make sure that the commission I get for that is paid by the brand and not by whoever is purchasing the product. A lot of times you actually get better deals and discounts from some of the links that I'll provide. And then of course, I always put some of the Amazon affiliate links, and those are at no extra cost to you, but I get a small commission from the Amazon affiliate program. So that's affiliate links and how they work. And finally, another important option that you can really consider to make money on YouTube is to make money through merchandise, through services, or through physical goods that you yourself are actually selling. So this kind of cuts out the middleman in terms of a company paying Google to pay you, or a company paying you a percentage or a commission off of a product sale. This is you promoting your own stuff, and you get 100% of the revenue. But it can also be really, really hard to do in the beginning. So now you understand how it works in terms of a system, but it still doesn't really answer the question of how to really make money, how to really take advantage of all these options as a content creator on YouTube. So here are my personal 3 rules that I think can really help in terms of building a successful YouTube channel. So rule number 1 is stay consistent. And consistency is key on YouTube. I mean, that is one of the most important things that you can do that will drive your watch time and your engagement way up. I'm not saying to overdo it and posting daily. I mean, there's very few people that can actually do that and get away with it. Casey Neistat is able to post great content every morning, and it fits in people's schedules to where it's not an annoyance. It's not just this video from this guy that keeps popping up every day. So definitely understand where you fit within that, and then come up with your own schedule and then stick to that schedule. Now, when it comes to consistency, don't just be consistent with the quantity of uploads, but also stay consistent with the quality of those uploads. And that kind of brings me to rule number 2, and that is to make content that you are proud of. If you're not proud of your own content, if this doesn't make you happy, and if you're not passionate about this, then you're most likely either not going to want to keep uploading and keep making videos, or you're just going to hate yourself while doing it. And that brings me to point number 3. Don't do it for the money. I know this video has been all about money and how to make money on YouTube. It is a long, stressful, and sometimes unrewarding road for the longest time in the beginning. So that's just not worth it if that's the only reason why you're doing it. Now, if you have a message to share, if you are making content to make other people smile, or whatever your reason is, that's your reason. That's why you're making videos, and then the money will come. And although money is the root of all evils, I'm not saying to shy away from money or to not be grateful when you are getting money, especially when you're getting paid through sponsorships or AdSense. I think it's a great thing, but it needs to not be the only reason why you're doing it. It can be a great way for people that are watching you to say thanks and give back to all the work that you're doing, and that's all fine. But if your main intention, if your main motivation is money, then that's gonna burn out real quick. Alright guys, so I hope this kind of clears some things up about how it works and also what it really takes to be successful on YouTube. I still have a long ways to go, and actually I am soon to hit 200,000 subscribers, which I really don't still understand how all of this kind of happened. YouTube and you guys have helped me fight through even some really kind of not so happy moments in my life, and for that I really am grateful. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and hope you learned something from it. If you did like this video, give it a like, and if this is your first time on this channel, go ahead and consider subscribing, because I make filmmaking videos, post-production videos, all kinds of stuff, and we got stickers. You can get yourself some cool stickers. Personally, I'm a big fan of stickers, not just these stickers, literally any stickers. I love stickers. But these stickers you can find on Patreon. Alright guys, my name is Chris for Kriscoart, and I will see you tomorrow.